In this video, I'm going to show you my garden transformation for beginners. This process started in May 8th of 2025, and we are now in September of 2024. And we basically got started by shoveling up the dirt, loosening it up to get the seeds planted, also get some soil on top. And after we plant the soil, we do have some corn seeds that we had pre-planted back in April, where we just put them in a small pot, let them sprout, started to grow them by planting them in the ground. And after we got them planted, this is what they look like. Got about, I think it was like 13 of them. And then we started to put some garlic as well as some beets. And this is what the beets are looking like. I also had beef with a gopher that ended up taking 4 of my crops before I got something to get rid of him. Immediately was super excited to go to nurseries and purchase fruit trees. We got a couple citrus, including orange tree, a lemon tree, and lastly a nectarine tree, which is that beauty right there. I then began to soften up the dirt some more so we can grow the garden. I wanted to plant some watermelons, some cantaloupes, and more corn. Right here is where I'm going to add the corn. So I'm just digging, just making sure it's soft enough so that the roots can, be comfortable in there. If your dirt is pretty concrete hard like ours, this is the best option. After I was finished, I grabbed some leftover bricks that we had to try and cover any type of area where gophers could get in. I then grabbed my shovel and started to dig holes to prepare for my corn crop that I had also sprouted. Once again, since my other ones were starting to get big, I wanted to keep the corn going. And this is basically me planting my corn. Definitely using less soil this time. I feel like too much soil can attract a lot of flies and bugs. So I am just keeping it inside of the pot or the bucket next to me and then adding as I go versus putting it throughout the floor like I did the first time.
Are these the ones for the girls?
Or which one? Yeah, they're doing so good.
What are they?
Just I have Shasta daisy seeds. What's it called? Marigolds.
Cool.
And Cosmo.
Gotcha.
So a little variety.
Cool.
I let my best friend choose like some seeds for her pot.
Cool.
Oh yeah. See the corn? The baby corn like you?
Baby corn. Almost an hour, I think.
Damn.
And so she was exhausted
I could
yesterday.
imagine.
She was knocked out, and Amy was trying to.
This is what our corn looks like that we had planted into the ground in May, started with the seeds around April, and it is now the end of July, around July 23rd. And we got something looking, it looks pretty good. I'm now going to extend the garden a little bit more, so we're going to pull some weeds. Definitely got to get that dirt turned and softened. This time we are going to start planting some watermelons and also some pumpkin actually. So this is going to be our pumpkin, and they did say you want to kind of point the seed up. So I tried my best. I threw some soil on the top to seal the deal, and then I also planted some watermelon this day actually. This is some watermelon I had sprouted in a moist paper towel, and then I put the paper towel into a Ziploc baggie. And today is about July 25th. And it didn't take long to get some sprouts out of our pumpkin seeds. I planted about 7 of them, and they all basically started sprouting, which I was a little nervous because they need a good amount of room to grow, but I didn't expect all of them to survive. We also have some watermelon sprouting. Here's a slight up-close view of how our watermelons and our pumpkins are doing. This is literally less than a week in, and they are doing great, just thriving. I don't know if you can see that one, but they're right there. We do have more right here. This day is, I believe, July 9th, which is about another 10 days later from the last update. And look how good they are looking. Very healthy, very happy, very thriving, very much living their best life. They look so beautiful. Now it's about July 19th, and our pumpkin has officially continued to grow. To be honest, I'm pretty surprised, but very, very happy. Although it is time to pick all these weeds out. But look at our beets just growing and thriving. Look, we got a little watermelon. Yo, I'm so happy I labeled these because not, I would accidentally pull out some product. A watermelon, a watermelon, and a watermelon. Whew. Oh my God, so much better. Bro, you can actually see what the fuck is growing. Watermelon, 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 some more watermelon, watermelon, and pumpkin. All these are pumpkins, corn, and other corn, and beets, and garlic actually over there too. I am genuinely just so proud of myself for continuing to believe I can grow fruits and vegetables and just giving it a try. This is something I've always been passionate about, and to be quite honest, with the craziness in the world, it just seems pretty necessary. So if I can help anybody to believe that they can start too, this is your sign. You absolutely can, even if it's indoors. Today is now August 6th, about 49 days since planting, and I had no idea pumpkins grew such beautiful orange flowers. Why did it take me 28 years? What is it? Oh my gosh. Ain't no way. I think it's a pumpkin. Oh my goodness. I did forget to show you back in June, we did pick up an avocado tree that I got off of TikTok. I had a friend send me a TikTok and it said $100 avocado trees for pickup, less than an hour away, and I was there.